What is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Seed with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each and every one of you. Man, I'm so excited for you. I know times are tough for a lot of people out there, not just in the lunatic community. Not just in the lunatic community, in other communities as well. Lots and lots of liquidations happened. So it was a tough last few days for a lot of communities. It really, really was. I can tell you that for sure, guys. So some lessons learned. These are tough lessons without question. Some people's were life-saving. Some were, just merely thousands of dollars, but a lot of people, it was really, really tough. And so hopefully the lessons will be learned, and hopefully the blaming and the rationale, the rationalizing behind in replace of accepting responsibility for how you manage your risk. That, right, we got to flip that ratio around, and we got to put more onus on the responsibility of how we manage the risk and less on things like, well, phone calls were delayed and networks were slow and withdrawals were brutal. Like that kind of stuff you can't control, but what you can control is the risk management of your assets, right? The risk management. So tough lessons for sure. And my heart goes out to all those people that were in the category of having lost life savings, right? I know of at least 3 people, millions of dollars gone, just gone. Just gone, millions of dollars. So for the average Joe, an average Jane retail investor in this space, that's tough. That is a very, 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 very tough thing to witness and to have to go through. But hopefully the lesson is the most valuable thing. If you learn the lesson, if you learned, that and take ownership for it, and you learn something from it, that is the thing. That is the thing. That lesson behind that is the thing. Because right now in this market, you just don't know when you're valuable crypto, that crypto that you believe is valuable, and that crypto that with all the projects behind it and all the partnerships that go with it and all the utility, right? All of that stuff. If you put that in a risk, you got to manage the risk, because anything can happen to the market. Something that you could not imagine happening could happen, and you're at risk. All right. And so you got to have ways to mitigate that risk. You got to have access and the ability to access your buffer or access your collateral and not be dependent upon something. Like think about this. You're trying to move some stuff around at the same time as everybody else is trying to move some stuff around. And if you're having to do it on the Ethereum chain, like, you're in trouble. If you have to do it on the Bitcoin chain, perhaps you're in trouble. Like, you're not going to make it in time. And if you think because there's customer support, and if you think because there's email communication that you're going to fix the problem, then nope. You got to have another thing. Like, the network is going to be congested. How can I add more collateral? Like, there's going to be 3-hour to 5-hour wait with customer service. What's my other option, right? You got to know that stuff in advance. Or learned a valuable lesson that the only thing that you don't have to worry about is the stable coin. Well, at least USDC and the others, right? Because US Terra, not so great. A lot of people thought they were okay with Terra, and it just, the attack, unprecedented to depeg that thing. Unprecedented. In any case, guys, we're going to get into, we're going to hear a little bit from a little bit on Do Kwon and the new deal there. Charles Hoskinson is showing out the the VCs who participated. Patrick Bet David in Terra. Patrick Bet David says the truth needs to be told. We're going to go into that stuff as well. Recession is here. I can tell you that. About 95% certainty it is here. You know, car dealers talk about the delays in the supply chain is just going to get worse and worse and worse. Bitcoin, in reality, if we look at it when it was, what, 28,000, did it get as low as 28 or 24,000? That's a crash of about 60 something percent. We have to note that as well. Again, we'll get into this whole some company, GAM, backing Terra. Doesn't look like that's the case. Terra, Do Kwon, they have come up with their own thing to try to revive the ecosystem. All right, guys, look, I am going to get into it. This is your XRP Ripple Daily News. In around 0 to 10 minutes, look at the market. It's doing what it does. Bitcoin dominance is 42.5%. The total cryptocurrency market cap is at 1.35 trillion. It's up 6.7%. I'm hearing this particular crypto and that particular crypto just skyrocketing here recently, but we're still not anywhere. It's 1.35 trillion for the total cryptocurrency market cap. Got to get it. Got to get it. And if we don't expand the number of wallets, we're just trading amongst ourselves. Bitcoin is at $30,090. Ethereum is at $2,070. XRP is at 42 cents. What else we got? A lot of still double figure reds. Avalanche is still down 43.5%. Polygon still down 35%. The discounts are starting to decrease. Near Protocol is down 43%, trading at $6.30. Yeah. So let's see what the top 100, where the top 100 rounds out at. Elron's down 30% at $87. Good night. EGLD token. What a blessing that was to the crypto sieges home. All right, so Terra. What? The Terra Luna token is, I don't even know, why does it have Terra down here? It says 94. I guess they forgot to move it. Anyway, look at the Terra Luna token price. Yeah, 100% down. Is anybody going to buy the Luna token? Let me know in the comments. Anybody going to buy it? Let me know in the comments, please. So top 100 now has Stacks in here, Pax Gold in here, Basic Attention Token, Chili's. Yeah, so that's the market, guys. That's the roundup on the market. Anybody going to buy the freaking Luna token? I'm wondering. I'm wondering. Anyway, the market is doing what the market does. That is absolutely crazy. I shared that earlier today. I want to share that again. Here's the final. Let's take a listen to these videos that I meant to play and I couldn't get to play. Let's play this one right here. James Wallace in Africa, I believe, at an event. Check this out.
Congratulations to Nigeria and a few other countries. Already happening. Congratulations to.
I found very interesting. So this is the first one.
I think central bank digital money will definitely happen. I mean, it's already happening. Congratulations to Nigeria and a few other countries. We're working on projects that are pilots prior to going live, so not proof of concepts. I think proof of concepts should be a thing of the past now.
So there are big pilots that are going to go live. They are not proof of concepts. Ripple is way past that. It's pilots that are they are going definitely go live, which is important for me. It's not just another test. We're going to see things going live and actual products being developed and stable coins and CBDCs getting launched. Now about Palau specifically, James Wallace had this to say.
The sort of retail CBDCs, I don't think it's not just about payments either. One of the things, we're working with a country called Palau, which is a very tiny country in the Pacific Ocean. They're a dollarized country. They don't have, therefore, a central bank, but they wanted to have their own currency for a whole series of different use cases. So we're working with them to issue what I think will be the first government-issued and regulated stablecoin. And they've got some really interesting use cases around that. Now, you could argue that, you could do that within a different form, but digital money allows you to do things like this P2P lending platform they're looking at. So one of the cultural things in that country is, when it's payday on a Friday, people line up around the corner to get money cash out of the ATM, and then they have a culture of lending money to friends and family for all sorts of different reasons. So they go and they drive to the next sort of town and they lend some cash. And so one of the things they want us to build with them is a P2P lending platform. Right? So it's a very simple DeFi, distributed finance application that leverages a digital currency. So in that case, it will be a stable coin. But so I think so you can definitely pay for your coffee here, right, or anywhere around the world. But I think I'd like to think about this as a platform for new innovation as opposed to necessarily fixing the past. So I think that's the opportunity. I think a lot of people tend to say, what problem are we trying to fix? Well, I think the problem we're trying to fix is how to innovate and actually make things a lot better, not necessarily fix a particular instrument or a particular payment type.
So Ripple, besides building this stable coin for Palau, they're also building this P2P platform that will help Palau residents in their everyday lives. So I found this quite interesting. I will be, as I mentioned, putting this.
So shout out to Leonidas, creator of the XRPRK.com. If you really want to do your homework on Ripple Company and XRP, the digital asset, that's a great place to start. XRPRK.com. Leonidas, we appreciate you, my friend. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I want to point this out again, just to let you know. Twitter at protest SEC corruption. So the name of the site is protest SEC corruption. That's the Twitter handle, I guess, at protest SEC on Twitter. And they put out here, can you please let interested people know that there will be peaceful protests at SEC offices every Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. to expose the blatant corruption in the SEC versus Ripple case. Thank you. So at protest SEC, that protest SEC, and they got about 4, 6, 7, 8, 11 locations spread throughout the country that you can go and participate in. San Francisco, Los Angeles, Salt Lake City, Denver, Fort Worth, Texas, Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston. So at protest SEC. I think that's a good idea. Peaceful protest. Yeah, so Chris Larsen, I forgot to show this earlier, hanging out. Chris Larsen in London, hanging out with the mayor of London, talking about, the potential to move offices, move stuff from the States to London, because London, UK is trying to become that spot there, right? So Chris Larsen, in terms of crypto innovation, Chris Larsen meets Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, to discuss moving investments away from the Bay Area and over to London. Now, all we got there of him is just shaking the mayor's hand, but that was really about all there, him hanging out with some of the billionaire dudes. But let me see if this says anything important.
And barely notice. The focus of this trip, though, is money.
City, good to see you, sir.
Next stop, a billionaire round table.
So Silicon Valley, London have a lot in common.
Fair to say these tech big hitters could lose $1 million down the back of the sofa and barely notice. The aim? To prize investments away from the Bay Area and over to its biggest tech competitor, Silicon London.
Silicon London. Ah, Chris Larsen is there. Charles Hoskin just wanted to kind of let us know. I think the XRP community already has this. But yeah, look at the people, the VCs. Just an example of the VC relationship in this space. Here's a partial list of all the lunar backers, much larger list for other coins. So venture capital, Arrington XRP, Binance, Coinbase Ventures, Galaxy Digital, Michael Arrington, Mike No Regrets, Polychain. A lot of people were involved there, and obviously they got hurt as well. So this is the stuff that I really want to cover with you guys. It's kind of a wake-up call to really, I believe, the real deal, what's going on, and you know, how we're going to deal with it, because I really do believe we're moving into this recession, and I don't know if the alts are going to do their thing in anytime soon. Patrick Beck Davis, you know, the guy who's on YouTube, his channel, he has his own name channel, but he also has a channel called Valuetainment, podcast Valuetainment, one word. In just a few months, interest rates have gone from 3% to 5.3%. Just 22 years ago, it was 8.7%. Some experts say it won't go that high again. These are the same experts that said inflation won't go above 6%, and now it's at 8.3%. Same experts that said gas prices won't go up. National gas prices are officially at an all-time record high at $4.42. Like I said, I filled up a regular Ford sedan, not even a large sedan, and it was $75. Let's fill that thing up. So California, $5.85. Hawaii, $5.31. Nevada, $5.12. You might as well include the great state of Texas because it was $5. Oregon, $4.88. Expert says we don't have enough jobs in the market. Facts say we have 11.6 million job openings, which is an all-time record, 1.9 jobs per unemployed. Got parents dealing with the baby formula shortage. That's not great. People need to be told the truth. Here are some things to be ready for. Be ready for 8 to 12% interest. Be ready for $6 national average gas prices. Be ready for used car prices to go up another 10 to 20%. Be ready for home prices to drop by 20 to 40%. Be ready for that. That, my friends, is, home prices to drop by 20 to 40%. That is significant. And it's probably ways overdue. And this is something that I think is something important to pay attention to. The world's largest car makers are warning supply chain disruptions and higher raw material prices threaten the rollout of electric vehicles. Time to start mining. This is Gold Telegraph. But if it's affecting electric vehicles, it's just going to start affecting all vehicles. Yeah, when the automobile industry starts to get hit, people start to pay attention. Right? They just start paying attention. I find this to be very, very interesting. Sam Bankman-Fried, is it Fried or Friedman? I think it's Fried. I always forget his name. But anyway, they just bought a 7.6% stake in Robinhood. I don't know how old or new that is. But yeah, FTX, you know, I just saw another FTX commercial with, what was it, Crypto.com. It's a Crypto.com commercial. So FTX or Crypto.com, which one? But anyway, they grabbing all these NBA players. And I saw a freaking another NBA player from either Crypto.com or FTX, right? We all remember Matt Damon, right? They are making their moves between FTX and Crypto.com. They are 1,000% making moves. I believe Patrick bet David here. Be prepared for this. Be prepared for 8 to 12% interest rates. $6 on the gas price. Be prepared for car prices on used cars to go up another 10 to 20%. Be ready for home prices to drop 20 to 40%. I really, really do believe that's what's coming. The next 6 months are going to be very, very interesting. I don't know, guys. Like, honestly, I don't know if we're going to get that alt season that we all want. I don't think we're going to get it anytime soon. We'll see, but I don't feel as comfortable as I did 60 days ago with getting that alt run sooner, obviously. So it's tough to say. There are people who just are controlling and manipulating the market. That is without question. So, yeah, it's time to prepare for stuff like that. And so, definitely, without question, more gold accumulation and silver. Absolutely, cash accumulation, not in the bank, but in places that value your money would be probably. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what to do. Certainly, that's what we're doing. Physical gold, without question, and silver, physical, is going to be very, very, very important to kind of, right? It helps to maintain your wealth for sure, and hodl strong in the digital asset space. All right, guys, look, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.